One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Kansas State's offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Working on the right. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Nice move to keep running. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. On the option. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And nothing doing there. The defense was ready, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hill. It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then getting hats to the football. That's impressive.
And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be 1st down for Kansas State. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats.
I don't touch pistol, John. I stay in shotgun.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Rides to back and leaves it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Green. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's in for the score. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, the running back has it. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Get it out on the screen. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He's got him. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Wang. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Coming out with it, it's Marco. And the returner is stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Completes the shuffle pass. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside zone 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. The throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. This time it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got his man quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Finds a little space. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Yeah, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost. And it's in there for a touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-7.
Another injured running back. Okay, so what? Show must go on. Thizzle Nation, let's go.
The kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back in the Power Cat offense.
We got insurance policies on all our running backs. That's the one thing they have to do when they sign up for Thizzle Nation.
Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at the safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Bringing the heat. He's got the back in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. The chains, it's at the 37. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wang. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space.
Breaks into the open. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got it on the move. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Markham. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. They'll try the counter. Spins away from the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Time keep on
Here's
ticking,
this offense
ticking,
with a fresh set
ticking
of downs.
into the future.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Throws to the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Not just hard-nosed running, that's some no-nose running as he gets it to the 25. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
The Wildcats in the hurry up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll go up top on second and short. There's the pressure. Going for 6. Touchdown, Kansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll keep it on the ground. They want the clock to move. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wang. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
After that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Tries to get it on the ground. All down.
And we're out of here. Way to go, fellas.
How about
Let's move to the next week.
down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th.